Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's time for us to face our pride and duty to become a warrior. Pride and duty will take you from the mountain. Arya, just the one I was hoping to see. It's plain as day that you've no equal in our guild, and I've a task that I entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I've just received a message from an old comrade in arms of mine, who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem that fighting's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gigi Rouge, who is paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No, any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Silkwhip on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. Let's go to the Costa del Sol. Arya, ever the sight for sore eyes. A nasty bale of turtles has been preying on this area of late, snapping and gnashing at everything in sight. Why, even the best men that Master Gigi Rouge could buy find themselves no match for the creatures. Word has it that the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. Would send you there to investigate the cause behind their burgeoning numbers. Oh, but first we're gonna take care of a hunting log thing. Because, you know, that's a thing that gives experience. It's a fell demon! Also, I noticed I up and went, like, right past the quest. Ugh, damn it all, Arya, we need to see to these beasts. Let's start this one. Oh, they all like me. Good. The stone skin though. Oh, there's more! Oh, look. Blood shore bells. No, the ones I just went out of my way to kill. I bet this would have counted. Destroy enemy name. It's a little weird like that. There's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. I'll see the shellbacks. You whelps try not to end up as turtle grub. An axe. I'm not seeing its like and. Arya, we must do what we can. I don't have a friend anymore. Well, let's deal with these guys. Well, our new friend deals with the big guy. Oh. This is certainly a place to level up. Certainly a place. Oh, is there more? What if I actually hit the other guy? guess I need to save Silkwood. Fine. What is doing to me? No. Can't be so mean, can you? Oh, I can forgive the arrow. That still exists even though it's been replaced. Easy peasy. Duty complete. That just sends scuttling back to the nest. You can call me Curious Gorge. It's one remark about the name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon? Not as such. We are the Marauders Guild, sent here by Axemaster Warnzone to assist in defense. I'm Silkwib, and this is my comrade, Arya. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a bogey. Had you told me sooner, I've introduced myself with proper respect. You're Arya, right? We've only just met, but I've seen you in a strength. I see in you a strength not found in ordinary women. Let's see you unleash the beast within, become a warrior with me. A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Maybe in these parts. Where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for thousands of years. Yeah, our numbers dwindle with every new summer, and this is why I left the mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Arya? If you would walk the path of the warrior with me, seek me out at Hidden Falls. The warriors of old. We have all heard the tales, but never once did I dream that I would meet one in the flesh. My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said there was a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows heretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, never to be seen again. Might that be this Curious Gorge? I can't vouch for the man's identity, but there can be no denying the display of strength we saw today, nor that he has taken a liking to you, Arya. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Were I in your boots, I would head off there without delay. Hello, Lawrence. Anyway, not supposed to be up here. We're supposed to be down here. I may have gone up to do a little hunt spotting, but I don't see the B rank around here. I knew you would come, Arya. Let us begin. Any woman can take up an axe and call herself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, she must prove she can tame the inner beast that guides the blade. Witness your battle with the turtles, and I must say that I was impressed, proving yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. In your hands lies the soul of the warrior, a crystal within which the deeds of 1,000 warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior, to guide them and aid them on their journey. When your inner beast awakens, the runes will resonate further empowering your will and granting you such strength as you have never thought possible. Today there is cause for celebration, my friend. For through you, I have ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet, however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. For you see, while I style myself a warrior, the truth is that I left the mountains before my training was complete. While I carry with me the chronicle of my ancestors, detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the text. Yet there may still be hope, for there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the techniques of the tribe and can read the tome. My brother. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time. But that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Till then, as you use the knowledge I passed on to you and continue your training, strive to harden your will so that it may endure the strain of further burdens. Good luck, my friend. Warrior unlocked. Next warrior quest will become available from Curious Gorge upon reaching level 35. So, we now get to be a warrior. My hotbars! Oh my god, this is new. Transferring hotbars. If a change into a warrior may carry over the hotbar and cross hotbar settings from Marauder. As the actions from Marauder may also be used when playing warrior, transferring these settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. This option is recommended for those who have little to no experience with a warrior. Should you require time to consider, this window will open again the next time you change your job to warrior. It will no longer display upon progressing through the job quest. Yes, I would like my hotbar. Thank you for just giving me my hotbar and make me not have to worry about that. Pretty sure that's new at some point. That did not exist back in the day. At any rate, no, I get I don't get the under level 30 bonus anymore. I don't want to replace the neophyte ring. I still get the stats. Stop taking my stats from me. It really, like, the auto recommend really hates this ring for some reason. But it's neither here nor there. Oh, nice. You can just do that too. Neither here nor there. We will continue our quest leveling and work more with some Curious Gorge soon. It's time to take care of some warrior quests. This has been outstanding for a little while now, but you know what? Embracing the beast. Welcome back, my friend. I can see that you've not neglected your training. For my part, I fear that deciphering the ancient chronicles of my people has proven to be a much more demanding task than I had imagined. Mind you, it hasn't helped that I've been somewhat preoccupied of late. A comrade of mine from my days in the company of heroes asked me to do a favor, and it's taken me back and forth across the realm like some bloody fairy. I'm on the hunt for some mysterious feral beast that's been terrorizing small folk. People don't know where this monstrosity came from, but witnesses say its thirst for blood is unlike anything they've ever seen. Unfortunately, the time I have spent in pursuit of the beast, this time I have not spent studying the chronicles. Sorry to say, I've made little progress. However, while on the road, I was able to decipher one passage that may be of interest to us both. From what I can gather, the chronicles tell of an ancient set of armor forged by my ancestors in the flames of the seven hells, and inscribed with the same arcane incantations that adorn the soul of the warrior. It would seem that this mighty armor was passed down from hero to apprentice for centuries until one man, driven by rage and vainglory, cast all 5 pieces from Abolaktia's highest peak. Since that day, the armor has remained lost, and with it, the power that it harbors. As far as I can make out, the next passage in the Chronicles concerns the whereabouts of these missing artifacts. No, I have only been able to make sense of the odd words thus far. Still, I must confess to some excitement. Imagine what a warrior clad in such garb could achieve. If only my brother were here, we could decipher the text together and spread the teachings of our people to the entire realm. Alas, he is not. His whereabouts are as hidden to me as those of the ancient armor. I would have liked you to meet him, if only so that you could have looked upon a true warrior. Well, perhaps you still shall. Eorzea is not as large as most people perceive. Paths cross, fates intertwine, such is the will of the spinner. It may be that my brother has chosen a similar path to mine, but I've rambled long enough. You are here to take the next step in your training, and so I shall oblige. In the southern reaches of Thonalon is the Sigoli Desert, a god's-forsaken wasteland of naught but sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is here that the Leviathan of the dunes lurks, a sandworm of gargantuan proportions. When facing this mammoth creature, you will soon realize that the feeble hacks and slashes of your puny axe are ill-suited to the task of felling such a foe. But do not let this dissuade you. wake the slumbering beast within and summon forth a strength that transcends the limits of your physical form. Mind you, first you'll have to find the beast, and that proves a tall order in itself. The Ute tribe that inhabits Forgotten Springs is wise to the movements of the denizens of the desert. Perhaps should you want for guidance, I'd wager they could set you in the right direction. Whoa, that was a lot of talking suddenly. Yeah, there's one. Alive in the dunes, saw the fearsome bugger not a week ago, preying on a group of merchants south of Barracuda Strike. As the smart ones dropped their wares, turned tail and ran. The dumb ones, well, at least they can say they died rich. Here? Maybe? Yeah. I've seen the beast stands 3 moms high, he does, and stirs up the sandstorms with each writhe and wriggle. Showed up in my hunting field some years ago and has been swallowing up my would-be prey in that gaping maw of his ever since. As they examine those corpses. Sandworms are particularly sensitive to vibrations in the earth, such as those made by running. If you're looking to summon one of the beasts, then I suggest you search for their tracks, then run about making as much of a clamor as possible. I would also suggest you seek a cure for your madness. Alright. Oh, geez, way down there. Okay, sure. I was too far right. Oh, there's some... Oh, you actually had to dismount, I think. Oh. Hold up. Else did not just use my range attack this way. It? Alright, back to Curious Gorge, I guess. I knew I would do it. I knew I'd say Curious Gorge at some point. Didn't think we could assume, but I knew I'd do it. Ah, Arya, your crystal girl is ever stronger and filling. A rage and sandworm, the beast within you slowly but surely rouses to wakefulness. When next you do battle, methinks you will find yourself capable of movements heretofore unfamiliar to you. When you have mastered your new talents, return to me. In the meanwhile, I shall continue my study of the ancient texts. We get introduced. Which means... Wait. Oh, yeah, that button. We get that button. Okay. Beast gauge expanded. Basically, now we can actually start building up. We don't get Infuriate till 50 now. Curious Gorge goes to Wineport. Hello again, my friend. It's quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since last we met 3 seconds ago. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly. It also serves to remind me that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I'm certain that my studies of the Chronicle will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regimens. These are the self-same techniques I've been instructing you in, Arya, ones which call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, the soldiers became nigh on unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable. Both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame for those atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, promptly abandoning the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribes succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be that the tales are mere falsehoods? Stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name? Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure? And why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer ignominy? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride is inexplicable. Refuse to believe it. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my triumph's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I for one will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have to be me. Ah, but once again I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade from the company of heroes and the great woolly beast we have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss upon to salt in the wound, fellow creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in killing the threat, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Arya, we will win back our proud name. Now, let us away to Wineport to meet the captain of the militia. My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends have come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged that they are currently left without any man defense. Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. Arya, you defend the town from the east. Together, we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return here to back up the captain. Got it, Arya? Alright, I have to go up there. Fine. Fine. Oh, hello. They don't say that I have a... hunting log monsters here. Alright, I'm like, oh no, wait, right, I'll deal with it because I'm available. Alright. Anyway, hunting log monsters aside, let us slowly survey. Oh wow, I'm amazed I did not pick up the other map. Like, I didn't pick up the other one. No, I didn't. Ow. Hello. Level 40. What was this? 40, okay. That's fine. That was my 62 for Onslaught. Man, I forgot what little things are for warrior. That I like take for granted, I guess. That it? Back I go. Think that 12 you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard a scream and I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. Monster, but I... Come no closer, Arya. I beg of you. I must return to the falls. Oh, okay, it didn't move me. I'm like, wait, did I not move? Okay. He moved, though. Whatever has gotten to Curious Gorge. 'Tis true that he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, methinks the child parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, my friend. I shall speak to the village and clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. Arya, please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that to the layman's eye, it may have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. Mayhap it was this very misapprehension that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. If that is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicle and endeavor to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Arya, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me as they did my brother. Ahem. Yes, well, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies, and you your training. I hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Till then, my friends. And see what we got. Pick up Mithril Tempest, the AoE, okay. I guess, that's fine. Remember, I think it's... Oh, it's the... not the gauge AoE, it's regular. This AoE. Okay. Looking the part. Welcome again, my friend. I was wondering when your travels would bring you back this way. It just so happens that I have some exciting news. I finally uncovered the clues pertaining to the whereabouts of the lost armor of my ancestors. As it turns out, after the fallen hero cast the 5 pieces from the mountaintop, 5 of his pupils set out to recover them, intending to restore their master's name. What is more, they were actually successful in this search. However, when they came to reuniting the set, the armor's great power began to work upon their minds, and not one could bring himself to relinquish his piece. Realizing then that their master's fatal pride was born of the artifact's combined influence, the pupils resolved to keep the pieces separate, to share between 5 the power that might otherwise have consumed one. Thus did each of them carve his own place in history. The chronicle goes on to say that years later, prior to death, each of the pupils returned to the scene of his own greatest victory and buried the artifact in his possession in the final attempt to prevent any one warrior from holding the set. And it is there that the pieces still rest. You may be interested to know the artifact eyewear itself is itself a replica of the set crafted by my ancestors. Identical in all respects, save for its lack of the arcane enchantments that adorn the original. I know what you might be thinking. If we were to bring the 5 pieces together once more, it would prevent us from being corrupted in the same fashion. Well, thought of that. What we need only do is trace the runes we found on the armor onto every piece of warrior gear. That way, there would be no need to worry about a single proud fool becoming drunk on all his all-surpassing power, as every warrior in the realm would be possessed of the self-same might. It's quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. So how about we split up and begin the search straight away? 3 locations seem quite self-evident. I would entrust the search there to you while I track down the other 2 with tome in hand. 1 piece is said to be buried under the great rocks of Boulder Downs in Querthus, while another slumbers peacefully at Camp Tranquil in the South Shroud. The last of the 3 rests untouched at Parada's Peace in western Thonalon. Unearth those 3 relics and bring them to me. With any measure of fortune, I'll track down the remaining 2 by the time you return. Alright, I guess I go in order. Querthus. Oh god, it's there. Okay, I'm going to Revenant's Toll. It's faster than flying across Querthus. I mean, at least you can fly now. You didn't always get to fly. Hello, old wooden chest. Maybe still about where? Oh, up there. Ugh, I still don't know Onslaught. This is cruel. So cruel. Okay, are we good? Now I can open it up. Alright. And Camp Tranquil. Just right there. Oh. I meant voices. The Stropers are on my hunting log. Neat. No, I feel like after all this time, someone would have noticed this chest just like sitting here. You know? I get to like visually have to be like, yeah, here's the chest. It's been buried, even though it's not. It's no longer looking buried. I don't know. I think I'm trying to insert logic where there probably shouldn't be logic. Anyways, on the lawn, way up there, cool. Don't mind me, just flying right past this chest. Hello, Hackett. Not me looking around to see if there's a hunt chilling around here. I don't see one. Hard to find. ARR ones. They're so easy to snipe. Okay, well, at least I didn't accidentally smack the toad. There's so many spots for them. They could easily be anywhere. No. Doesn't look like. I don't think there's any spots up here anyway. Anyways, back to Curious Gorge. How appears to search, Arya? Have you found all of my tribe's ancient relics? Should you have 3 pieces of armor, don them and show them to me. Oh. Fine. Make me have to put on... What did I get? Those 3? Okay. Arya, that you found the gear is most gratifying, but what I would truly fancy would be to see you in it. Wait, stand still for a moment. The armor so becomes you that I could not tell you had it on at first glance. But now I can have no doubt. I sense the power of the runes inscribed on each piece resonating with your soul crystal. This is the long-lost armor of the warrior. I, too, have found one of the relics, but I have run into an unexpected rub. When I donned the piece, I felt nothing, as if the lost treasure were no different from the unadorned replicas already in my possession. Whether the power has been lost to it, or must needs be awakened by means yet unknown to me, this I cannot say. The ancient texts still hold many mysteries beyond my ability to decipher. But before I forget, I should mention it to you that I did indeed track down another piece before I was waylaid by this current conundrum. You should find it sealed away at Red Mantis Falls. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, I am not keeping that gear on though, because it's, you know, worse than the Iron Mark's gear. I'll sell presents. Still haven't learned Onslaught, which is such a shame. I would love to have Onslaught. Just saying, game. Real cool. Alright, let's open this chest and then fly all the way back. Would it be faster to warp to Costa del Sol and then fly up? Yes. Am I going to? No. I see your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say I have also gleaned some insight into why the armor I found seemed devoid of power. As I alluded to, the ancient warrior's armor derives its power from a concordance between the incantations engraved on the seal itself and the inner beast of the wearer. But my own resonance with the plating was too weak as to allow a proper connection with it, and now I think I know why. My soul crystal. It once burned bright like yours, but since the events at Wineport, it has been reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened? Cannot say, but the tome is quite clear about what would happen were the powers of the armor to be bestowed upon one whose soul is weak. The inner beast would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mindless rampage that would end only with the mercy of death. Yes, not unlike the crazed fiends we battle. I believe that the armor sensed my weakened state, foresaw the potential danger, and then knowingly shut off its powers to me. I dare say we are fortunate that it did. Feels though an apology is in order at this juncture. I must tell you I left this final piece of the armor where I found it. The breastplate, as the piece closest to a warrior's heart, has powers far greater and more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was to the reason that for my being unable to connect with the plate's mystical energy, I fear to take it would mean imperiling both myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, yet still I worry for your fate were you to put it on deep within yourself, Arya. When you feel yourself ready, and only then, come speak to me again. I'm ready. Interact with the map. Proof is the pudding. You would truly seek the ultimate relic of my people, the armor that could consume the very soul of the most puissant warrior? Very well. If you are truly convinced of your readiness, I will not be the one to stand in your way. I beg of you, Arya, the moment you feel yourself losing control and your inner beast overcoming you, cast the armor aside. Cast it from the highest mountain or into the depths of the ocean. I care not. For once the beast consumes your soul, there is no going back. You will rage on, a monster, leaving not carnage in your wake. The realm will bleed and history will repeat itself. I cannot allow this to happen. No, my people have been shunned long enough. I would see the coming of a new age in which warriors protect the weak and are loved and admired by the people of the realm. May years of battle and sleepless nights spent poring over the ancient texts. All has been for this day. Brother, I know not where fate has led you, and yet I feel certain that, in spirit, you stand with me today. Together, we will restore the honor of our people. You must forgive my sentiment, Arya. As I said, this has been a long time coming. The breastplate you seek is in the highlands of Coerthas, at the spring they call the Weeping Saint. I will stay behind. Events at Wineport still weigh heavy on my heart. Alright, back to Coerthas, and actually using Dragonhead this time. There would be some ogres. There's also a Downy Havens for hunting long, but there would be some ogres here. Alright. Wooden chest. At least this one's like in a corner. Am I using Berserk properly? No. But it's fine. It's annoying to use at this level. It's annoying to use until like level 70 or something like that. Warrior's a little janky in terms of its level up skills and the rotation for that. Honestly, all the jobs have kind of become a little bit janky. Hand over the breastplate, Arya. After much wrestling with the thought, I simply cannot entrust such a relic to an outsider who may be overwhelmed by its power. I return now to the Hidden Falls. If you would have words with me, then come. I will not run away. They sent me all the way up here. And then all the way back down. I can't remember where I need to warp to. Arya, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for things to happen like this, but I had no choice. I've wrestled long and hard with this matter, but this is my decision. I cannot trust you with this power when I do not even trust myself. Aye, that's right. I won't attempt to don the plate again either, nor will anyone, not until I have proof that there is one with a will strong enough to withstand the beast's siren's call. Peer deep within your soul, Arya. Peer into the eyes of the beast that stares back at you. Can you truly say that you can engage the monster in battle and emerge victorious? I shall return to the tome. If there are any answers to be found, they lie within those pages. In the meantime, continue your training, that you might find an answer of your own. You pick up Steel Cyclone. Now that's the gauge AoE. How to quit you. Arya, there's much we must discuss, but now is not the time. You surely recall the mention of the hunt for the bloodthirsty creature terrorizing the small folk. I have just received word that the self-same monster has been sighted near Wineport. What is more, according to those who managed to escape the carnage, the creature appeared more man than beast. If this is true, then our quarry could be far more dangerous than any wild animal. We must find a way to stop it. I must find a way to stop it. I must find a way. I'm just adding words. This is my chance to prove to the people of Wineport, nay, the world, that my tribe and my art have been wrongly judged. Perhaps then my ancestors will deem me worthy. I think even my brother would too. There is no time to lose. We must arrive in the hamlet before any of the villagers fall prey to the beast. Let's leave at once. Level sync 50. That's fine. I'm 50. And there's no item level sync, so I get to keep the Ironworks armor. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done this tonight. Oh well, too late now. Thank the gods for your presence. Wineport is in your debt once more. Fell creatures bear down upon our village in hordes as if drawn by that great hairy beast. You must stop them. Arya, you fend off these creatures. I will see to the beast. This is my battle to fight. Realizing I should probably put stance on. The great thing about being in Ironworks armor. Excuse me, where are you going? Up there, I guess. Fine, that's fair. Because it means I'm technically overpowered for this, so. Shoutouts to Script Gear. Or Tome Gear, not Script. That's Crafter. It's the monster! It's the beast! Run for your lives! Stop! These people are not your enemy. The enemy lies within. You're stronger than this. Take control of the beast. Do not let it consume you. Brother! Look what you are doing. You are destroying all that I worked to restore. The fate of our people rests in our hands, brother. Your weakness could cost us everything. Cannot let that happen. I will not. Our ancestors have chosen me to lead their people to glory, and no one shall stop me. No one. No one. No one. It was I who unlocked the secrets of the Chronicle. I who trained you in their ways. I who uncovered the locations of the legendary artifacts. I who defended my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master. And I who defeated my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master now. I am the master. Return to me what is rightfully mine. Give me the armor. Or I shall tear it from your bloody corpse. How I would love to have the abilities I'm going to learn after this right now, so I can preserve properly. Fed by bloodshed, inner fury manifests within you. Oh, it's just like heal. I'm just kind of wrecking him right now. Are you home ganging me? Arya, you must stop me. Beast rages within me. I can fight it no longer. Yeah, okay, I remember to make that a joke. Okay. I have failed. I failed you. I failed my people. I failed my ancestors. I failed my own kin. I found out long ago what had become of my brother, but did everything I could to deny it. I thought that if only I could prove myself stronger than he, that people would see his madness as the product of a weak mind. That they would believe the problem lay in him, not in our tribe. Yet, all the while, my own soul was growing weaker and weaker. This inner beast had taken hold. It would not let go. It drove me as it drove my ancestors, the keeper of the armor, and my brother. Our tribe had lost sight of who we were. In seeking ever more strength, we allowed ourselves to fall victim to that which we had long scorned in others as weakness. Instead of learning to harden our wills with resolve, we steeled them with anger, and therein lay our folly. Like a bonfire, anger burns hot, bright. When the fuel that feeds it is spent, all that remains is ash. By accepting anger as our guide, we left our wills at the mercy of the inner beast. But not you. Your will is more akin to the lava which courses through the mountains of my homeland. It burns as strong, nay, stronger, than any bonfire, and when it cools, it becomes hard and firm, unbreakable. This quality allowed you to keep your inner beast at bay. My people were once as you are now, Arya. I believe that is why my ancestors chose to speak to you. They sensed true strength within you, such strength as could rightly represent our people and our art. Had I but realized that myself, none of this need have happened. Well, what's done is done. If I'm to have any hope of restoring my people's name, I must start over from the beginning. And this time, I mustn't try to do it alone. It may take time, but together, my brother and I will restore our village to its former glory. And when we have, I shall remember Arya, my friend and fellow warrior, and how she saved me from myself, that my dream might become reality. The warrior of ages past have borne witness to your struggle with Curious Gorge. Almost did it again. Almost said George. What happened to your bond with Curious Gorge? Okay. Wineport is in your debt once more, Arya. And what is more, we have seen the truth with our own eyes. Pray tell Curious Gorge as much, and that we will be relying on him for his protection. He is a true warrior, and our humble Hamlet would be lost without his strength. Welcome back, Arya. Despite all that transpired, the captain of Wineport wouldn't trust his village's defenses to me. I know not what to say. It has been a long road, but thanks to you, I've rediscovered what I lost so many years ago. I'll stay to my brother's wounds, and once he is well, we will embark on the path of the warrior again, engraving the lessons we have learned in our souls, never to be forgotten. Curiously, the moment I did avow this myself, my soul crystal began to shimmer anew. I see yours too, grow stronger than ever. It would seem my ancestors have once more bestowed their knowledge upon you. This power? Why, this is a power that I have only read about in the tomes, nay, power entirely beyond my comprehension. To think that I once doubted your resolve, no. You have truly conquered your inner beast, become a truer warrior than I could ever hope to be. Know that you stand before me, the equal of my tribe's greatest heroes. Ever steel your resolve, Arya, and go forth into the realm and protect those who need your strength. With you representing us, the redemption of my people, the new era I seek is surely close at hand. This concludes the warrior quest for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next warrior quest will be available from Curious Gorge. AKA, you can now move on to Heavensward quests. But, we'll do that another time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications. Also be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord, come hang out, get notifications there as well. Sorry, I'm like trying to talk and type and it never works. Anyways, yeah. Check out the links in the description below, social media, Discord, come hang out, and all that. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!